Okay, we're speaking here with Bob Roop. Bob, how you feeling?
Real good.
Okay, Bob, could you give us a little bit about your background? How did Bob Roop get started in wrestling?
Well, I wrestled for 15 years as an amateur, starting way back in grade school. I wrestled in the 1968 Olympics in Mexico City, and I finished up as an amateur. I won the 1969 Greco-Roman National Championships, and I met Eddie Graham at those championships and decided to turn pro. It's something I'd wanted all my life, and I'm just happy I'm doing it now.
Okay, Bob, do you remember your very first bout, where it was, who it was against, and what the outcome was?
Yeah, I wrestled a real good wrestler named Dick Dunn in one of the smaller towns in Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, and I beat him.
Okay, now I gather, like most of the wrestlers around here, you're after a crack at Dory Funk Jr. for the world's heavyweight champion. How do you feel the outcome of a match where you are now against Dory Funk would come out?
Well, I always go into a match feeling like I'm going to win, or it would be kind of foolish to sign a contract for it, but let's put it this way. I have the healthiest of respect for Dory Funk Sr., Dory Funk Jr. I've seen him wrestle many, many times against my good buddy Jack Briscoe, who I consider one of the finest wrestlers in the world, and he's tough.
Okay, Bob, getting into your personal life a little bit, what do you like to do in your spare time? What are Bob Roop's hobbies?
Well, my main hobbies are training for wrestling. I like to train wrestling amateur style to keep my my reflexes and my conditioning at top speed. I like to run, and if you're a full-time professional wrestler, you don't have a great deal of time for outside hobbies, if you want to know the truth.
Right. Bob, do you prefer single matches or tag team matches?
Well, I prefer single matches because I don't like standing on the apron and watching an opponent work on somebody else. I prefer to be in there wrestling against the man myself.
Okay, one last question, Bob. If Dory Funk were to wrestle the champion of the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, Pedro Morales, would you have an outcome for a match like that? Could you predict a winner?
Well, Jay, I hate to back off from that one. I haven't seen Pedro Morales in action, and I can't really say. All I can say is I really have a lot of respect for Dory Funk Jr. I've seen him wrestle maybe 20 times, and I think he's a fantastic champion.
Okay, Bob, I want to thank you very much, and good luck on your climb to the top of the wrestling world. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay.